Oh, she's back on again. I'm just too giddy. Giddy, giddy, giddy. So it begins. Am I actually live? Don't know. Have a look. I don't know. Yes, I am. No. Am I? Yeah. See if anyone comes in, because I probably think it's the same video, and it's. My phone on charge. Right, see, it says one person in, and it says none on there. Oh no, that's me. Is it? Not with me viewing. Let's see if anyone comes in. If not, I'll just be hacking to myself. But that is okay. Well, actually, 3 in the house. I've got something to show you, actually, that some of you won't have seen, which I'm going to go and get now. Because it was for a laugh, and I just thought we'd have a bit of a chat and a laugh, because I'm just really excited. Oh. Comes in, let's show you that. So I came on before. I think I might be coming on a bit with rocks. I'm not sure yet, because we want to talk about the blackout, because like I just said before, I do believe it's happening. Someone had just said it's around the world, so around the world or across the plane or whatever you want to say. But I do believe it is happening, because me and my dad were saying a bit ago, if they had a blackout, they're not going to black out everything. Like, nobody can use anything. Like, the whole system's going to go down. You're still going to be able to use stuff, but you just can't share certain videos and stuff, obviously. Because people have businesses, so they're not going to do that. But I just believe they're stopping you from sharing certain videos, certain pictures that they don't want you to put out. And obviously that's what looks like it's happening. Hi, Teacher Smith. Are you having problems on your phone? People are having problems on Facebook, Instagram. Because me and Rock said this a bit ago, we were waiting for a blackout, and I do believe that's what's happening. But like I said, it wasn't a full blackout, like everything went down. It's just you can't use your Instagram properly, or things are not downloading, uploading, or whatever you call it. And that's what's been happening for a few hours today. Maybe it'll get worse, I don't know. Obviously, it's the 4th of July tomorrow. Hint, hint. Cough, cough, nudge, nudge, and all that. But, So, if there's 4 in the house, you should come and say hi. So I don't know what people are thinking. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because you can go over to maybe people you follow and see that you can't see some of the posts or things that they're trying to post. So maybe they don't want you sharing. I have got a print. I was talking about these prints the other day. Hey, there's Roxanne. You see, we said, are we going to come on live after? I don't know. I just said we might do. I just came on because I'm just too excited with. You can tell shit's happening, because if shit wasn't happening, this wouldn't be happening. But obviously something's going on, as we know. I was waiting for a frame to come the other day to put in. Well, it's not just Facebook, Instagram, social media. And it came today, and it fits in, so I will be printing some of these off out of my book, because I think they're gorgeous. I will be selling these. I just need to get some of these, but it's just to put it in that so it looks nicer, and then you'd have to just get a frame to put it in for this size picture. Just thought to show you that. I can see much on Insta. Can or you can't. Just chilling in the garden, having a barbecue, been watching your channel but not caught you live. Seeing you pop up, nice to see you. Yeah, 4th of July tomorrow. Hello Dolly, I hope everything is well. Yeah, it is, it's well. And I was in the garden today. I'm going to do some card readings. I just thought I'd do that because I've not done it for ages. And sometimes I call, I just start writing and it just comes out. So in my little book of, is it this book? No, wrong book. Let me go and get it. You know this one where I did the pictures of these sort of things. So I'll just go and get it. And it was the eclipse yesterday as well. Oh, it's here. And it's lovely and sunny in the UK. People are having barbecues. In this book that I write stuff down, and I'm thinking about stuff and I want to write stuff that's coming in or that I'm thinking about. Send me a price. See your favourite. A favourite pick? What do you mean, that pick? The little angel fairy thing, me jiggy. I've also got a silver wig that I'm going to try on. I know some of you seen the pictures, but I got it, and it's not to wear, it's just to see what I'd look like with grey hair, so I will put that in a minute on to show you. It's quite funny. Yeah, okay, I will. What did I write today? Right, I know some people are on this, some people are not. It doesn't matter if you resonate or you do or you don't. This whole ascension thing of moving up with frequency and vibration and all that is brilliant. And if anyone knows Roxanne, you'll know his name, Martin. The black guy, Martin, who does Flat Earth, and he talks about the rings going out. And he was doing an interview with a woman the other day in America. My dad was going, it totally makes sense like that. I said, well, yeah, it does, because we're all frequency and light, and well, I can't explain that anyway. But I believe in my reality that we are evolving, we are remembering, we are coming to love and compassion, coming to oneness, but we are all having an individual experience from the one, but we are all one. But we're all going through trials and tribulations, getting angry, getting triggered. I'm getting triggered with people, really triggered when I know I shouldn't be getting triggered. I shouldn't be saying stuff to people, I shouldn't be getting triggered, but we all do it. The higher you go, the less you do it, but it's still hard because you still get triggered, because I believe that our humanness, because we are spiritual as well, that ego side still wants to be like fighting, pulling us down all the time, and I just think it's very hard, but we're all doing it. But I wrote today, I'm just going to read you what I wrote in my book. I am beginning to see properly everything in my life was meant to happen just the way it has played out. So is everybody's, no matter what's happened. People I've met, dated, lived with, made friends with, lost friends with, whatever has happened because that's my path of my game to be played. Just like the books you had as a child. Remember, I've said this before, the books you had as a child, when we had them stories where you could be two characters, or you had two paths to go on, and if you read one side and you went down that way, there was a different ending to the other ending, if anyone remembers them. Thank you, Roxanne. Hi, Mark. So it's hi, Teacher Smith, Mark, Roxanne, James, and anyone who might have been above. Do you remember them books? And then you think, oh, I don't like that ending. So you'd go back and you'd read the other story. It was like two books in one. That's a bit like us. You choose to take which path you want to choose, let's say good or bad, whatever it is. We'll all get there in the end, because I think the Most High doesn't actually know what good and bad is in a sense, but you will get karma with it, if anyone sort of gets what I'm saying. But I just wrote this down, what came to me. Yeah, you choose your own adventure, and it is an adventure game. The books you had as a child with different paths to take and different endings, and if you didn't like it, sorry, this microphone's not in front of me. If you didn't like it, you'd take a different path. It is up to you which path you take, and only you. But when we realise not to resist, but go with and have faith, it all works out. Maybe not how you think it would, and we all have a few bumps in the path, but it's the bumps that make us who we are today, because you've got to work past these. It makes you stronger, and all that sort of good stuff, which makes us come to love and compassion. Yes, we get triggered. I'm still getting triggered. Even though, because it's an energy thing, you know, you can be around people, but you might just not be vibing with their energy. Even though that at times it's hard because our ego gets triggered, and I'm trying to get a handle on mine, but it will always be there because we have a human body as well as a light body. I believe why we are finding it a little difficult sometimes is because it's merging, and it's like the ego doesn't understand, but it's just about balance, because like I said, we're merging, and this hasn't happened before, so for some of us, so it's about balance, and the ego always wants to, like, you know, push it out. Everything is a challenge for us to take, but it's how you perceive it, it makes us grow. Also, I believe what you believe reality is, therefore is. Example, I'm going on about the shininess on my hands. I knew someone would come in yesterday, and that's why I put it up. Yeah, Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp are reportedly down for users across the world. Exactly, that's what, yeah. And I'll go back into that again in a minute. The shiny bits on my hands, that some people are saying a crystalline DNA activation, which I believe it is, but that's my belief. Some people think it's makeup, because somebody rudely said yesterday, if you washed yourself properly, you may be able to get your glittery makeup off yourself. And I was like, if you weren't so rude, because I was getting triggered, but oh well. And went and researched, maybe you'd see something, because I had a wash, and I could wash my hands a million times on my arms, and it'd still be there. And then some people say, well, it's sweat. It's like, no. Some people say, well, it's the chemtrails of the aluminium. I can't say it, the chemtrails. Well, if thoughts make your reality, because that's what I believe, that isn't my reality, because it's not harming me. I'm still vibing quite high, so I think I'd rather look at it like it's an activation, crystalline DNA, which we were before, because we've been carbon 666. We are light bodies as well as humans, so if we're light bodies, what's a crystal? Holds light, frequency and sound, so do we. Just saying. So people who don't understand, or would see it in a different perception, because that's what it's all about, if you're going to see it as something bad, for you it's going to be something bad, and it's going to vibe with that and keep your cellular structure fearing and probably breaking it down where you'll end up ill, because that's your perception. That's how I see it. Just saying, people might resonate or not. I saw twinkles today when I was working in the garden, filmed it going to... yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And even Finn was singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star today, and he was going, Mummy, have you got your twinkles? I said, yeah. And I have a friend that's outside more than I am, and she's got no twinkles, and neither have her kids, so work that one out. So I believe your thoughts are what you believe something to be. If I say this is pink, that's pink, because I believe it's pink. If anyone gets what I'm saying. So anyway, so crystalline DNA light body, some say chemtrail deposits. Why? We were told. How do we know? How do we know anything? Because everyone's telling everyone it's this, that and the other. So how do we really know? But we're always told, like we're told off the news. You know? Fear, fear, fear. But if your thoughts create your reality, then it will manifest within and without, above and below. As above, so without. As within, so without. Myself has noticed my twinkles are beautiful and shine more when I'm in a high vibration of doing what I love and feel happy. That's what I see. That's my reality. No one else can tell me any different, because that's what I see. Yeah? Hi Lily, not seen you for a while. I know I have to work at this and not get triggered, as it affects me, which will affect others. Because it affects your energy, it's going to bring it down, it'll affect others. It is something we need to do every day, keep trying. But it's a good thing to remind us to keep pushing out good vibrations and love, so we don't forget and get distracted like in the past. Meaning, it has to be there where things are pulling us down again to come back up again, because we could get complacent with it, or whatever the word is, like we did once in the past, maybe with all these cycly things that went on before, and we got distracted. So it has to be there to remind us, you know. And you've got to stop a lot in the day, you know, and think and put your intentions out there of positive, loving thoughts. Even though I said you will get triggered. I get triggered by a lot. I get triggered off other people. But I'm trying. And I do sit and think about it after I think, yeah. But it does make you grow anyway. It does. I believe people are put in your life, whether they're there for a while, a bit, a very long time in your life, forever. They are there to be a part of your story, and they're there to trigger you, help you move on with stuff, or this, that, and the other. It's all part of that's how I see it. So just saying, that's what I wrote down when I was sat in the garden. That's why I always have little notebooks and stuff like that. Dolly, tomorrow is going down. Yep. Oh, it's going down. Just let me get my other book and it is. Oh, it's going down. So I was putting this together the other day. It's a little notebook, all handmade, and it's going to start having a little weekly diary at the front that I've made. Weekly diary, and then it's got just 3 other little notebooks in, so you can jot things down, draw, or do whatever you want. But that's what I do. I have notebooks everywhere with things in, so I just thought I'd show you that one. It's not finished yet, but it's really cute because it's pink and it's just very cutie. You can see. And it fits in your handbag and it's got a pen on it and everything. So, yes. Demons are angels in disguise. Yeah, it's all going down. Worldwide, internet, well, not the internet, Instagram, Facebook, all that's gone. It's not gone down as such, you can get on it, but it's not letting you post certain videos and things. I wonder why. And it's 4th tomorrow, so it's the eve today. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because I've got a feeling it's going to be on at after clock, like 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, so I don't know if I'm going to be too tired because this whole journey with the QAnon thing from 2.5 years ago, I've not slept properly, you know. Let's face it, and not a lot of us have with the stuff we know and, you know, trying to look at stuff. I'm trying to have more downtime at the minute because I trust the plan. But yeah, Stranger Things also come out. Seems she's strategically planned to keep people distracted on the day of independence while things are happening. Yeah, well, that's why they're trying to stop sharing because they don't, that side, let's say the dark side, don't want people sharing all the stuff that's coming out. You know, they want other people looking at other stuff instead of looking at the stuff we should be looking at, you know. But they can do what they want because it's going to come out anyway. There's no stopping it. Like we were told, they can't stop it. Too many people are awake and too many people, it just can't be stopped. In all sides, you know, if you believe in energies helping us or other dimensions, this, that and the other, which I do, all that mixed in with it as well, it's brilliant. And I've been watching Magenta Pixie and all different channels coming up now, all talking about JFK Jr. Space Shot 76, all talking about it now. So, I was talking about it last year. We were like, all communities coming together. That side said the UFO community needs to come together with the Flat Earth community, with this community and that community. Even though they might not all agree, because it's united we stand divided before, we need to come together because the reason why we're all trying to talk about stuff is because we want well for humanity, you know, and Earth and the cosmic, whatever, however you want to say it. And I'm seeing that, and that is another thing with your reality. If you are not seeing people uniting and not looking about, like some people say, I don't look. Well, if you don't look, you're not going to know, are you? That there's so much amazing things going on right now. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. But some people say, oh, like, Earth is hell and all this. Earth is a beautiful place, you know. There's beautiful things happening as well. You've got to remember that as well. And if you pump that out in reality as well, it's going to come in more heaven on earth, you know. And that's how things are going to change as well. It's not just from what people are doing in the streets, what we're all saying. There's other sides beyond the veil that are coming in with energies, you know. People poo-hoo that, but it's like, we are all energy. Everything's energy, you know. Everything's frequencies, light and sound. It's energy. So it all works together. And when now I think of, like, people going about flat earth model, like, you can't say, oh, definitely which one it is because we haven't seen it properly, but I do see it more like what that Martin guy says, I can't remember his name, is like, whatever shape it is in the middle is not a globe, but maybe they say that because they have put truth and lies and everything, the globe could be the toroidal field, because if you have some sort of dome above, there's a dome below on a toroidal field, and we have toroidal fields, I don't even know if that's the right word that I'm saying, toroidal field, around us, an energy field, and so does Earth. So in a way, yeah, it's got a ball around it. So there's the lie and the truth and the lie, because that's what they do. That's how I see it anyway, that sort of thing. That's how I'd like to see it. Not saying that that's true, but that's sort of how I see it with the magnetic, I can't say it, magnetic-ism, or whatever you call it. Just saying, we're allowed to discuss and say what we think it might be. We're not saying that's definitely what it is when people get triggered, but, there's just loads happening. And so I want to just say to people yet again, if you're worrying about, you're not posting things or not, this is why. It's not because I don't know what the news are saying it is, because they'll be going, it's something to do with Russia, it's Russia again getting involved again. Yeah, like Putin and Trump were having a laugh the other day, weren't they, when Putin said, I'm having these problems in my country. And Putin did a video, if anyone saw it, talking about, someone asked him about transgender or whatever, and he said, sort of each to their own and all that, but where I cross the line, where they've crossed the line is they're pushing it on our kids. And he said about Elton John, you're pushing it on our kids. You don't need to push it on the kids. You don't need to sexualise our children. To do one, we're not bothered what you are and what you want to do to yourself, but you don't push it on our children. Because that's where they stepped over the line, and a lot of it is to do with the kids. So go on, Putin. Well done. We're nearly there now where it's going to start drip feeding about what's really been going on, and all the people that were on the... I'm not even going to say right or wrong, because I just decide where, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just like, you're going to start seeing the truth. And you're going to start being maybe upset with the fact that you've actually... People are going to get upset because nobody likes to feel like they were duped, lied to. Some people might just want to bury their head in the sands, but that's not the way to go about it. You need to see the dark to see the light. There'll always be dark and light. You can't have dark without the light and light without the dark, but it shows you. It shows you in yourself as well, as within so without. That's why all this stuff's going out. It's bringing it all out in you. That's why you're getting triggered. So don't worry about if you're triggering other people and you're triggering yourself. And it does make you feel bad sometimes, but it's happening for everybody. You might be triggering them and they're triggering you, and then it's all that stuff. It's all stuff coming out so it can be let go of, basically. Alchemy, transmuting it, whatever. Is everyone in here? Because the chat looks stuck on. Here we go. Let's refresh and see, just in case anyone was saying anything. I don't know. But we all still. It says 28 viewers. So, but I'm just excited to see what's going to come now, and how they're going to what. I can't even speak. What's going to go on? Lee, why have you said I'm a guy, Dolly? I know you are. But, don't know what everyone else is thinking. Because no one's said anything since... 007's there. Yeah, I was just saying 007, you had problems over there. It's worldwide, this censoring blackout. Like me, we're just saying, me and my dad said they wouldn't have had a full blackout where everything would have gone down because people had businesses. They wouldn't do that. But they're doing it as in... trying to stop us from putting certain stuff out, certain videos out, certain connections, certain videos, certain pictures. When you start sharing, when something drops, we're all like, yes, we'll get on Instagram and we'll put that picture over there and we'll share that and we'll reshare theirs that they put on. That's what they're doing. They're not letting us share that way. So everyone's chilling and listening to you. I hope so. Right, for a laugh, this is for a laugh, and then I'm going to pull some cards because we need some... I'm feeling very positive today and giddy and everything. So very excited as well in a sense, with the good and the bad. I brought a silver wig because I'm getting grey hairs. Not that you can see it in this light, but I am. And I brought a silver wig and it was mega cheap, so it would probably look really naff. But just to see what I look like with grey hair, I did put it on Instagram and that actually went through. But I'm going to put it on and show you. So just put the camera down and hang on a minute. This should be funny. Oh my god. God. Right, I can't get it on properly. It's the cheapest wig ever. Let's see if you can see my dark like that. Oh, it won't even stay on my head properly. I think I'm looking a bit witchy now. Let me see. I thought, I can't even get it on my head properly. It's really cheap. I don't know if it looks different with a light on or not a light on. Like, this looks more grayer. Oh, Khaleesi. Well, I can't even get it. I can't even. Oh my god, it's mega long. It's in my face. Would I be like, Khaleesi? Yeah, light on. Oh, hang on. See, Khaleesi. I can't get rid of this dark spot here. I'm trying to get it on to stay on my head. Yes, if I put a few plaits in, maybe it'd look like Khaleesi. If I could hide my dark hair underneath. Oh god, I'll have to do it properly one time. Let's put a plait in. You look like a little mermaid. Yeah, I'm thinking more Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons, maybe. Where's Jon Snow? Let me see. Won't be able to plait it, but she has plaits in and stuff, doesn't she? But oh well, whatever. Yeah, so if anyone comes on now, they'll be like, what is Dolly doing? Be like, just quite like it. Let me see. Get it to stay on my head. I'm looking a bit witchy. So, it's in my eyes and everything. So, I'll just sit with it on, just in case anyone just pops in and goes, what, has she dyed her hair? So, yeah. So if I go grey, this is what I'm going to look like. And Finn said, oh my god, Mum, you look like Nana de Durden, because my mum's hair is actually this colour. So, yeah, I feel like the Little Mermaid. It's really long. It's really long. What do you think, Roxanne? Got a wig. I'm not wearing it. I just wanted to see what colour it was. It was only $8.99. I'm not wearing it out or anything. It's just I wanted to see what silver looked like. Fake pic push by MSM videos. Backup Google kill. YouTube kill. Facebook kill. Twitter kill. Yahoo kill. Bing kill. Instagram kill. Network will be paused. Hammer on the clock. Yep. We said there was going to be a blackout, and there obviously is. What is going on with this hair? There obviously is. So, as we said, blackout. You should totally wear it. I couldn't wear this out. I'd be sweating my ass off. It's red hot outside. Anyway, that's the grey hair. Oh, that's like wearing a hat. Back to the dark hair. What happened? Oh, be like wearing a bloody woolly hat, that would, at the minute. We're probably alright in winter. What was I going to say then? Yeah, so Facebook and everything, Amazon, Twitter, Google, big problems. Yeah, the big problems. Me and Rock said a bit ago, we knew following Q and all that they said there'd be a blackout. This is it. This is where it begins. This is where it begins. Twitter clowns Operation QT2810C, false drops, bot push future, conspiracy push to norms, bad mixed. Yeah, with good taints. They are scared. They're scared because they know what's coming. It couldn't be stopped. They're going to try and mess about a bit. You are the news. Exactly. We are the news. I am the news. You are the news. Whoever's, you're the news to the people, even if you're talking in the street and telling your friends. We are the news. 6 for natural hair with tints, dolly. No, I only got that wig. I'm not wearing it to see what it looked like because I have got natural greys coming in and I've not dyed my hair. I don't think I'm going to. I just wanted to see what maybe I'd look like in the future with grey hair. Trying to pull the Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons, off there slightly. So yeah, stage set. Google, Facebook, Twitter, etc. are regulated. MSM is controlled. Use logic. Trust the plan. Exactly. When it comes back on properly, mother effing bomb, truth bombs, I'd call it. It's going to go down, and then when it comes back on properly, the masses are going to have to wake up, aren't they? Because it's going to start coming. That's how I see it. People go on about, who owns this and who owns that. It's like I was saying the other day, I've got people that I know that are going on about the Federal Reserve and, the system. What happens with the system? If it goes down, it's like, hello? This plan has been in the plan for years. For quite a lot of years. They knew who they had to get in place for now. For the Federal Reserve, for the bank, this, that and the other, for now, until they break that system down in the end where it's a new system where everyone will freak out. But we do need new because the old system did not work for us. It worked for them, but it didn't work for them. For us. It worked for them, but it didn't work for us. Hi Robin. So when people moan about it like, well, don't you think the Federal Reserve, who owns it? Who's the Rockefellers? It's like, hello, they've took the triangle down. A bit like when they said Kim Jong-un, they're going to start a war. Don't see no war started, do you? Don't hear of ISIS anymore, do you? No. No. Iran, are we having a war? No. Yeah, and then people moan about, and it's like, if you had a plan in years and years ago, the plan that somebody asked Trump to come into with some other people, wouldn't you put it in there where you thought, right, we're looking at this situation, which is this. Yeah, we're looking at this situation, peeps. We're looking at this. We've got to get all this. And what's been going on down here with certain people. And we've got to put the good people in. So let's get Kavanaugh in the, the justice system. Not Ginsburg. Where's she at the minute? Where is she? Q did say these people would be eradicated off the earth. The one who was bringing bestiality in and said paedophilia was good for kids and wanting to lower the age of the kids' sex down to 12. And then she would have brought it down and down and down. So they put the right people in and get the wrong people out, as well in the Federal Reserve and all that. So when it does change over, it ain't the people that were there before, because that's how it's always gone. So when people moan about, it's the same side of the coin. No, Trump isn't the same side of the coin. That's where you're wrong. Do you think Antifa was grown organically, purpose? Watch the news this week. Yeah, exactly. We know what Antifa is. A lot of people out there probably don't know. Soros was pushing people like Antifa and all the silly little stupid groups that go about, stood there, over here, in France, in America, everywhere else, when they ask them questions and they go, I don't know. And they've all got the same boards like they've been made from a company. They don't know what they're talking about because they're paid. It's America first and then the world, but it's the way it's all of us anyway. What about Merkel? Did you see? Yeah, Merkel's shaking like this. And she's like, oh, it's because I'm dehydrated. No, it isn't. It's because we all know that you could be a certain somebody's daughter that was supposedly died in World War II, which she didn't. He's got a little tash. Also, we also know a lot of other things about you and May and the Venezuelan president, or whatever you just call, all sat together when you were 12, when you were younger. Why is that then? Well, you know what's going to happen. You know you're going down along with your little sister, whoever she is, May, and the other one. So you're shaking because you're shitting yourself, basically. That's what she's doing. She's like, oh my God. A bit like Hillary, you know, with her Kuru shaking disease, you know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what MSM have been saying, but they've obviously said she was dehydrated and she's feeling a bit sick, you know, she's going to have to step down. She's feeling a bit sick. It's like, say what you want. As we all know, you know, you're part of that mafia elite group, you know. Just saying, you know. But I do believe this is where it starts now with the blackout, what's going on now, and then when the media comes back on properly, people are going to see with new eyeballs. But a lot of them aren't going to like it, because Q did say ages ago, a lot of people are going to end up in hospital because, like I said before, yeah, adrenochrome, it's one of them things that you don't like being lied to. Nobody does. You don't like to be taken for a fool that you thought you knew what was going on and you didn't. And another thing is, it's going to be mind-blowing when people realise we're not living on what we were told we were living on as well. And all that goes along with that, because that's even deeper than some people think it is. It's not just where we're living, it's also what comes with that, I believe, with dimensions and stuff and things going on beyond the veil in the cosmos. And some people say, oh, you can't say cosmos and space and this, that, and the other if you believe in, like, you know, you're a globe denier. Yeah, I can, because NASA lie, but there's truth and lies in everything. Just because they say a certain word, something or other, like planets, or you believe in planets, but you don't believe the world, like our where we live, is round. No, because maybe they're all toroidal fields. Maybe we're like in the middle in our plane, the toroidal field. That's how I believe it works. I've always thought that we have one round us as well. So really, the lie and the truth in there is, yeah, maybe we're inside a ball because it's a toroidal field we're in. Truth and lies, lies and truth. So, you know, yeah, Double O was filming something today, so check his channel out. What DARPA team members, past, present, work for FB. So I just believe this is where it starts now. That's why Q dropped the other day and said, be ready. We are ready. You know, if you know what's going on, it's not as bad when people are... I bet there's so many kids in that moaning today about can't being able to post this, that and the other. So, yeah. What divisions, locate 3, public 9, total 6, non-pub. Oh. So, building 8 exposed here, 1. Think scramble, offline scrub, post, Xbox, PS, chat logs drop. It's a good job my son's out. Has all that gone down as well? Because he'll be having a fit. But I did tell him, said to him, if your gamer thing goes off, you know, on your Xbox or whatever it is that he's bloody on, don't start going on like they do when they start getting aggressive and all gobby, because it all goes down. I said, we might be having a blackout. I said, and I'm warning you. I think I told him last week, I'm warning you. It's not because the internet's gone dodge. Well, it has. It's not me. It's not just our internet. It's worldwide. And I don't know what you're going to do with yourself, but you're going to have to get a grip and read a book or something, you know? 3 days of darkness. Yeah, that's what they said, 3 days of darkness. Someone said it was a week, but I think more like 3 days. It's a bit like 3 days of darkness. Roxanne's just dropped something in the chat. Rest, RIP, false. Yeah. So, I mean, I've not even looked at anything today, Poppy. Not that you we won't be able to find out much if they're trying to stop stuff, but it's like Facebook, China building 8, Google, China, Dragonfly, Twitter. Yeah, that's what I'm just vibrating like this at the minute. I'm like, it's all go. Yeah. So I'm going to pull some cards and then I'm going to go. I'm just giddy. Giddy, giddy, giddy. Giddy, giddy. So, I'm going to do some secret language of colour cards. On the eve of the 4th of July, freedom for the world. And the lovely Roxanne has just put the Q map up. You can go and look at a lot of things over there and start joining the dots if you don't know what we're talking about. Good hair. Well, I had good hair before. I had silver hair. See, it's all sending me white. This. Oh, Trump needs to. I need to see Trump at Trump Towers when I come to America. Blackout pending. Yeah, it's getting ready. Or it's gonna. Yeah. I don't believe it'll go fully because people have businesses and stuff. I don't, you know. But hey, hey, hey. That's why we're getting ready, folks. So just know if this does go down or anything, as soon as it comes back on, we'll be right here. Just like E.T. said, I'll be right here. And he did say phone home, not home phone. You know, on the old Mandela effect. So, freedom reading. Yeah, let's do a freedom reading. Freedom reading. Freedom reading. It's not going to pop out. Let's see what the cards say today. For us. For humanity, yeah? Oh, nearly. I put them down a little bit. Oh. Burgundy. The colour burgundy, number 10. Awaken your passion. You should waken up to what you love because that's what it's all about as well. Awaken your passion. Burgundy. Oh, and the one that was on the other side was blue. I think of Tiffany blue. Talking about Tiffany blue, if anyone noticed, when Trump stepped over the little North Korea line, was it North Korea, with Kim Jong-un, did anyone notice the building at the side? They were Tiffany blue. And also, the European flag, where was that now? That was Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue. JFK Jr. wore Tiffany blue. Blue, activate your healing power. Oh yes, we're all healing. From the stars. We are from the stars. The cards don't lie. No, they don't. So that was the colour one. They don't lie. They don't. Let's do Nature's Whispers. I'm just going to do one from each deck that I've got here. Let's see. I did some the other day and I knew one was going to jump out and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I got that, the Wheel of Life, and I got the Wheel of Life and I was like, Watched the body language breakdown and agreed with what the woman said. That was some awesome to watch since expressions on both sides. What was that? I don't know what you're talking about. Do I know what you're talking about? Oh, I got a new crystal. Did I show it? Card. I'll have to find out what it is. I can't remember now. Like a blue. Barrow Proto. Trump and Kim and Putin. Trump and Kim and Putin. Go Putin. Go Putin. Go Trump. Go Kim. Been friends with Kim since last year, you know, from the beginning really. Freedom from the regime, you know. Oh! 2 have fell out. What does it say? Ideal course of action. Well, we're looking towards the kingdom. And our boat is coming in. Funny that a lizard sits on a head because I always think of we have the left and the right side of the brain, and we do have the, like they say, the reptilian brain sort of thing going on. And there's a little lion. We're all little lion heart. Looks a bit like a lotus flower. And we've also got catch your breath. you're going to be needing to catch your breath soon, some people, because when you find out what's going to drop, you're going to be like, but we also need to remember to breathe and go above and look at situations, which we do get triggered. So that's that box. We the people are the news now. Yeah, we are. That's what Q said ages ago. We the people are the news. Let's have Whispers of Love. See what they say. Up at Ace. Yes, it does. Don't be so, negative. You can get... There's cards that I never get. You know what I mean? Depends if you believe in it or not. I do, so, The ones that I normally pull out have been very convenient with what's been going on. So, yes, it does. It does matter. If you're not into it, you're not into it, Another thing about putting a positive energy out, and that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. Thank you. So when you put stuff like that, not being nasty, I'm just saying, it's just lowering the frequency again. I'm trying to not get triggered by stuff, but even when you're making comments, even if it's not nasty, it's lowering it. So, as I am learning to, just saying. Oh. Like I just said, like attracts like. So, like attracts like law of attraction, what you're putting out, you will receive. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving, which this is what it is all about. I get triggered. I've been triggered with some people. If this person is watching, I don't know, but I've been triggered with some people, but that's what we're all learning to do. Yeah, my vacuum's charging. No, it needs charging, that's why it's flashing. To attract anything in, whatever you're trying to attract in your life, you've got to put more out of what it is. Like you've already got it. So, but this is what we are attracting, this is what's coming in, because people are learning to try and hone that energy in, and it's hard sometimes and we get triggered. But that's what I was just saying about that comment there. It's like that, you're only lowering, I do it, we get triggered, only lowering it when you start saying things. It's like, you have to bring the tone down, no, not really. So that was that one. Just saying. That isn't in a nasty way. Let's do shadows and light, seeing as it's dark to light, which soon will be happening for quite a lot of people around the world on this plane. So eclipses just happened now. Yep. A lot of things come in with the eclipse. A lot of things have to come in. The energies have to come in with certain things. That's why it's changing for us this time. That's why we win. What card jumps out? Angel of Alchemy. I was just saying about alchemy before. Miracle. Oh yeah. It looks pretty dark. But let's find a little book about this little angel. Miracles. Is it miracles, or are we manifesting what we want in the world right now? Because that's what I believe. See, I was talking about alchemy. The Angel of Alchemy didn't need to come out. Hang on 1 minute. Sorry, my eldest has just come in. So, what card was that? Yeah, frequency. It hurts, yeah. So, let me find this one. 21. 21. 2 and 1 is 4. You know, whether new people resonate with it, it's just about pumping a good positive vibe out. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So, 21, the miracle. You know, it didn't have to be the miracle, but miracle. Some people are going to see this as a miracle, what's about to happen. Right, let me see. The angel of alchemy is a miracle who stands between the physical and death. Because I believe we go on after anyways, energy. Always here. She's a powerful healing energy. A lot of people are going to need a lot of healing and are healing now. I'm healing loads. Everyone's doing it. Angel who will resolve this health issue that is confronting you at the present time. A lot of people going through different things with some people calling ascension or whatever because we're purging stuff as well, and it can make you feel ill as well, I believe. Her role is to help you to find the perfect treatment for your body and to restore your well-being. Now look at that word well-being. The being we are. Our being. The being that's coming in, the spiritual being that's coming in with our human being as well. Naturally and healthfully, because we haven't been natural or healthful because of all the stuff that they've put up against us, and we know this if you're researching. She helps you find the right doctor. Yeah, maybe a holistic doctor. As we were talking about Weed the People the other week. The right treatment, the right healing mode, and the right attitude, like I was just talking about, and energy to overcome this challenge. She will draw on powerful energy. That's what we're all doing right now. It can make you feel a bit cack sometimes. But we've got to learn how to alchemy. You've got to learn how to transmute it, transcend it, or whatever. That's what we're all doing. As above, so below, as within, so without. She will draw on powerful energy from her heart chakra. It is the heart chakra, because this is what everyone's coming to love. This is what it's all about. She will draw on powerful from her heart chakra, which will be sent to you and which can revive your energy and your belief in the possibility of your perfect health. She will help you find the courage to face physical life, because people are going to be facing some really big physical things when, you know, all this comes out. For that which has overwhelmed you from time to time, the sheer courage it takes to experience life in a physical form. Oh yes, it does in the physical form. It's hard in the physical form. Physical form is that which she is here to help support you in, and to show you that not only does it take great courage, it brings the greatest blessings of all. It does. Throughout your life, like I said at the beginning, if you weren't here at the beginning, I read out what I wrote in the garden today. All your trials and tribulations have brought you to where you are right now. It was meant to, everything was put there for you to get over. You look at it sometimes like it was bad. You look at it now and think, do you know what? I wouldn't change some of the crap that I've been through because it's made me stronger. It's made me look at things different, but I'm still going through it as well. I would suggest getting a Reiki session and tuning fork interview and say one. Right now I can get them done remotely for free on YouTube. Thank you, Alchemy of Life. The greatest blessing. Sorry, I've got hair on me from that wig, wherever it is. Ugh. What a wig. The Angel of Alchemy speaks. I am here to help you make a miraculous shift in your body and your health. Whether you have an injury or an illness, or simply feel ill, at ease within the form you currently have. Within the form you currently have. We're changing. I am the Angel of Alchemy, and I can show you how to change your current experience of physicality. I stand here and have done for so many thousands of years, because I also do believe, I was watching Magenta Pix the other day, we were supposed to have evolved about, 1,000 years ago, or whatever it was, and we didn't because we got hijacked. And she said that word as well. I've always been saying that word. We were hijacked. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I stand here now and have done so for thousands of years. I have seen the fear and the guilt of others. I have seen the fear of infection, the anguish of pain, and the despair of life seeming to end. But I am here with you now to show you how to create health and strong, and how to stop being so frightened, because they've had us in fear for a very long time, of growing older and having times when your body will change. Like I've just been saying about my grey hair, which I know you can't see, but it is coming in. I'm leaving it. I'm growing old gracefully. I ain't had nothing done. I'm just going with the flow. Body will change. All will be well and all will pass. This form is just one of many that will create. Let me show you how to live anew and love and health. Divine deviation message. I can never say that properly. There may be health challenges for you at this present time, regardless of what you or or one dear to you may be experiencing it. It is time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had short time to live on this, it says planet, but I'll say plane. Then begin to take action on these plans. Because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that this examination of mortality will create an exquisite sense of being alive. Because if you had a really big illness, you haven't got to look at, I'm going to die. It's like, do you want to live? If your heart gives up and gives in, I don't think any form of medicine or anything can help you holistically. If you give up in the heart, I'll come in live chat in a minute, and you will reprioritise and you will begin to shape your life into a new and meaningful ways. Once you see the time in the sense of bodily life can be short, do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. The current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought your focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The Angel of Alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone else close to you, the top priority. So, yay! Because we're all healing at the minute, and that's why I say don't beat yourself up about certain stuff. If you said something to someone or someone said something to you, we all do it, we're all learning. It happens, shit happens. But we all learn from everything anyway. And then the last card I'm going to do is the universe has your back. I think tomorrow will be a great day, but Friday, yeah, I reckon tomorrow's more for relaxation, have a party, especially in America, you'll all be having picnics and a great day. And then from the 5th, you know, you've got to have your celebration and let everyone enjoy it. And then from the 5th, and the 5th is Friday, JFK Jr.'s dog was called Friday, wink wink, nudge nudge, yeah. So, yeah, Able Danger they said Friday as well, so, you know, but we'll be looking, you know, like I said, the news were all moaning, oh, Trump's got his tanks out, oh, he's a show-off, he's got his tanks out because it's a military parade. Hello? Get your tanks out, get your aeroplanes out, get whatever out, it's a military parade. Get over yourself, Democrats, demon rats. You know what I mean? Dollar Jamie, you should have said you were coming on. I didn't, because I just got too excited and came back on again. I just felt the need. We'll go in a minute as well. It's great. We've had no under the bridge dwellers in. Oh. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Exactly. When you are connected to your joyful presence, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's why you're supposed to be trying to vibe high every opportunity you can in the day, even when something drags you down, get back up again. I attract support from the universe and it will be manifested. Oh, it looks a bit like the moon. And I feel like doing another one. And I feel like doing 369. Yeah, I'm still with Able Danger. Yeah, I went over before, but I will listen to it. Able Danger. I was just saying before, Tap, about the twinkles, and someone came in and rudely said, if you had a wash properly and washed your makeup off, I was like, if you weren't so rude, I went and did some research. You might research something. But like I said, reality is what you think it is. So, you know. Was we not talking about a human having a spirit, having a human experience? Well, I am a spirit having a human experience. And I'm here to get closer to love. Was that not, we're not just saying it could have been any card, couldn't have it? There's someone who said, does it matter what card? Well, could have been any card. Could have been any card. Could have been any card. Yo. Could have been any. Yeah, it's here. It's here. It's coming on my legs. Yeah. You know, it's like that thing, if no one resonates with it and they think it's chemtrails, which I don't think it is, because it's happening now. I get it more when I seem to be talking about stuff that I believe is true, or when I'm vibrating in a higher frequency, when I'm happy. So to me, not making me dumb down, it's not making me like, and all that. So to me, in my reality, it's that's To me, that's not what it is. It could be that to someone else in someone else's reality, because your thoughts create your reality. So be careful what your thoughts are, because you know, probably not going to see it. I don't know. You know what I'm like with this. It's getting it on camera is a nightmare. But then again, I don't need to, because it's in the videos before. But yeah, and even Little Leg says now, Mummy, are you twinkly today? Have you got your shinies? So, you know, and then I start getting like funny tingling in my fingers as well. But it isn't making me ill. I haven't been ill for ages, so I don't see it as that. But people will perceive, because it's all about perception, what they think it is. And if you think about it, a lot of people will think it's chemtrails, because that's what we're told. We're told to fear everything. No, didn't see any today. There's trails that I haven't seen any today. I see 3 on your hand yesterday. Believe it or not, on camera's rubbish. There was loads. You know what I mean? It's like full on. It just comes up. The more you stare at it, the more it comes up. I'm twinkling today, Dolly. Yay! But like I said, if you check out T Taylor's channel, you'll see all her. She's done a load of research on it. She's pulling things off her face. It's got letters in it. It's big pieces of this, that, and the other. So, you know, I believe it just comes on more and more. I think of the film Twilight, where he goes up the tree and his skin starts sparkling. They say he's a vampire, but they would say that, wouldn't it? And someone did a video the other day, and I mentioned it the other day. It's like the X-Men. In the X-Men films, what people were in the X-Men films, I believe we had telekinesis, we could levitate, we can mind read, we can do all these things. Those people were in the X-Men, but on the X-Men, it's always like, oh, the mutants, you know, they're bad, they're evil, they're not good, they're not one of us. I think that's what we were anyway. So if we look like we're mutating now, it's to get into people's head that that's a bad thing. And it's like, no, we're going back to what we once were. We use telepathy. What is it? Telekinesis, when you can move things, like the guy in... Who did the telepathy? Was that Xavier? And then you had Magneto, was it Magneto, who moved things, and then which we work off as well. All those different people in there doing different powers, which I believe we all hold, or hold some of them, and they're going to start coming out more and more, I believe. Might sound a bit batshit crazy, but, you know, manifesting's coming in very high this year. It is a very high year. It's the age of Aquarius as well. It does almost look like small bits of metal. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't to me. It looks like glitter. I have a lot of glitter in my house anyway, and that's what it looks like. And it's doing it now. But there's different colours in it. Just posted a warning on Twitter about tomorrow. Let's see who heeds it. Yeah, we have earthquakes and volcanoes. Well, Mother Earth is changing, and she's evolving, and she's moving with the flow, and she's surging, and she's doing the energy thing, because as above, so below, and we're going with it as well. Avatar said it all to me. Yeah, Avatar. Valerian, the film. Avatar, yeah. If we all start to look like we're mutating, it's... I don't know. But people who don't understand are going to come over and go, it's because you've touched your face and you've got makeup on your hands. No, go and wash it, scrub it, don't come off. And it comes up when you're vibrating in a higher frequency. It does with me. When I'm happy, it comes up more, so that can't be a bad thing, can it? Ah, hi JP. I'm just waiting for this last card and then I'm going. So... But like I said, research and see what you resonate with. Don't just say, no, it's not, because, like, what, who have you been told off? Or because maybe it's not happening to you. You feel like, well, there's loads of people over the internet. All you have to type in is crystalline DNA. And you'll see loads of people got it in the hair. People say it's because you're going out there with the chemtrails. I'm not always out that much. My friend's always out in the garden and she hasn't got any. So... I'm just waiting for this card and then I'm going. So, like I said, blackout, Facebook, Twitter, everything. You know, can't post and stuff, so she's listening. I'm just waiting for a card to jump. Oh, or turn over, which two have. And it says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And then the last one is, joy is the ultimate creator. Yes, it is. I was just saying that. I vibrate more, shine more, when I'm feeling happy, joyful. Joy is the thing they try to take away from us. They want you to be miserable and dumbed down. And no one can say that that isn't a fact, because it is. That's how what it does. They make you think life is all right. You've got your little bits of not the way it's really meant to be, the way we're really meant to play this game when we came here. So yes, so I'm going to go, and all I'm going to say is where we go one week a wall. Don't worry about the blackouts of that, just know when it comes back on. I think this is where it starts now, from the 5th. I think you're going to have a brilliant day in America tomorrow. A proper, real Independence Day. But also for the world, because the regimes have been taken down. So it's for every country to fight back, and we're taking our countries back. We're taking our countries back with our traditions, because they have been going for Christian traditions and values. Don't care what people say, they have been in that faith thing. You don't have to be religious. I'm not religious, but certain areas have been trying to pull it down. And what they don't know about them certain cultures and things that have been coming over is the reason why they've let them come over and use them people is because they're easier to control. So if they got rid of all us lot, they're easier to control. So they'd have a population that are all well shunned into the ground because they're easy to control. So when they realise that they've been used as well, so just know, you know, if anything does happen, if YouTube goes down or anything, we'll all be right back here or on something else under the same names, waiting. We're watching, we're listening, be vigilant, be aware. Let's see what happens. Sit back, get your popcorn in, because this is where I believe shit is going to hit the fan to the masses that are just don't know. It's not their fault. Be there for them if anyone comes to ask questions, speak to you, to let them know. Easiest thing to put on is Q the Plan to Save the World. Jenny Hatch is back on. I haven't looked at videos yet. It's got JFK Jr. in. I think she's played Q the Plan to Save the World, which is what me and Roxanne played the other day, because we want people to see. See, there's another thing. People go, oh, well, who paid for it? Because it's an up budget, you know, they paid for it. There is sides that are good, like Trump and all that have money. It doesn't mean you can't try and put something out there that it means it's from the elites just because, you know. So civil war is looming in the UK. Too much going on. Yeah, but that's why Q did it the way they did it, so it wouldn't kick off too bad, you know. There's still going to be bits and bobs, because there's a lot of people out there raging in anger. They've not stepped back to see what's really going on. That's why certain things will be dropping now, because people need to realise what's been going on. So stay strong. Where we go one week wall, and I shall see you very soon. Yeah. Well, I had a wig on before. I might just show you again just before I go for the ones that have just come in, because it's quite funny. Hang on a minute. I went all Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. I got a wig. It was really cheap. It is meant to be grey. Just not to wear. I'm not wearing it, just to see if silver suited me, you know. So I can't even tuck it behind my ears or anything. But can't even get it on my head. But I can't see what I mean. It keeps moving. Doing a bit of the Khaleesi thing going on, you know. It's quite long. And it's getting on my nerves. And I really don't know how girls wear wigs, because it's like wearing a woolly hat, you know. But I'd have to clip it. Where would I clip it? I'd have to do it one day and try and put plaits in it, so it was like Khaleesi, Game of Thrones. So yeah, I think it's quite funny. I look like the Little Mermaid with silver hair. So yeah, I know. I was like, it's a bit. I don't worry about it if I get it to stay on my head properly. It'd be all right. You know, if I did plaits in it, I could do like the Game of Thrones, yeah, Game of Globes, yeah, Game of Thrones sort of look. You know, I could be Khaleesi. Anyone but wanna be my Jon Snow? Jon Snow. Winter's coming. I guess I could use it for fancy dress for something. I look like wanna build a snowman. Do 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 do. What's that thing called now? Let it go. What's that song now? Let it go. Let it go. Do 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 do. Yes, so I'm going grey, you know. So yeah, wanna build a snowman. Do 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 do. I'll be a Disney princess. No, I don't want to be Disney. We know what Disney is. 666 and all that. Let it go. Let it go. I've got my Tiffany cup. I could cut it off so it was about up here. And then I could do a bit of a JFK, Marilyn Monroe, happy birthday to you. Dolly wear it in the Manchester meetup. Can you imagine? Oh my god, it's a really cheap wig. It's horrible. I mean, it's not hot. It's not bad for a cheap wig, but there's no way. Honest to God, it's like wearing a woolly hat. So you look like a mermaid. Yeah. Oh, I've actually got a mermaid tail that you put over your legs. I could just sit here and put my little mermaid thing on. So yeah, you don't get a cap wig underneath it, but it's not for wearing. I just got it to see what the colour looked to me. That's the only reason I got it for. I ain't wearing no wig. It's like wearing a woolly hat. Oh no, thanks. When is the Manchester meetup? We don't know yet, do we, Roxanne? We're gonna probably be discussing it over the next week and trying to sort something out because I'm gonna try and make sure I've not got little legs, so you know I've got time, and then we'll let you all know. So you know. Aleister Crowley and Walter Weirdo, Disney created Hollywood. Yeah, well, it's on the Q map. Some people don't know, that's why they're going to be shocked. Walt Disney's got 666 in it. I think Owen Benjamin was talking about the other day. 666 in it. Where do a lot of kids go? A lot of paedophiles. I've actually got a picture of, because my son liked Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey Mouse. I'll have to show you on his blanket. I was like, I might go and get it now, just to show you, with this wig on. Oh, anyone coming in with it? I'm going to have to take this off in a minute. It's everywhere. But look at my dark hair coming through. What is this? Oh my god. So, I can't see. So, right, I need a clip. So it's not Mickey's fault, right? It's not Mickey's fault. My son loved Mickey, but I was looking at his Mickey blanket he's had since he was a baby, so I can't really chuck it out yet, you know. But I was like, oh, can anyone see what I can see? Because this is how they hide things. Anyone see what I can see? I can see it straight away. Look at the letters. Hang on. Let me get it. Anyone see anything? Look at the letter I. No, look at the letter I. Where is it? Where is it? Let's go to another letter I on another piece. Not that piece. Try and find another one. What is this doing? A penis. Yeah. That's how they do it. They put it in kids' cartoons as well. If people didn't know, some people might be going, wetting. Oh no, that's not. No, it's not a coincidence. That is what they do. And the reason why I know is I nearly got involved with some pyramid scheme thing where you sell things online. I'm not going to say the name. It's a bit of a juicing thing. Just saying. And you have to take your pictures off their sites and nowhere else, and make little advertisements up. And I was like, oh yeah. Then I learnt about all this stuff, and then I started looking at the pictures. And what I saw in them pictures, some people wouldn't see if you don't have the eyes to see. They had cupcakes that kids are supposed to have made. You know, some had Smarties on here and there, but when you looked in the middle, it made a person up with a penis, or it had 666 written in the cakes in like cream and stuff. I know it sounds mad, but it did. And the more you looked, you were like, oh my God, people don't know they're putting this out there. For the people who know about them symbols, they know. Like Pizzagate and that people don't believe about. But when you wake up to it, you're like, oh my God, that's how they communicate. That's why Q said symbolism will be the downfall. The symbol's on our side as well, on the good side, but their symbolism will be their downfall because it's been there and we're starting to see what it is. That's how they communicate with each other. Act. So, yeah, went to see Pets 2. Clips in the end had pizza blankets on babies. Exactly. They throw it all out there, but when you haven't got eyes to see, these people who watch the TV and don't know what's going on, you don't see it. When you wake up and start seeing it, you're like, oh my God. Like, you just blatantly. But if you're not awake to it, this is what I'm saying. Once you've got the eyes to see, when people wake up, this is why, before I go, they can't stop what's coming. When people have woke up, they're going to start telling other people, but the people who are awake, you're never going to shut your eyes to it because you can't not see what you've seen. And that's it. Your secret societies are going because we see what's going on, you know, worldwide. So, yeah, once you know, it's everywhere. Exactly. And they know this as well. They know. That's why they're doing what they're doing now. So, where we go on, we go on. And I shall see you soon. Bye. And happy July the 4th tomorrow, but I'll be saying that tomorrow anyway because, yay, it's the eve today. So, happy days. On ready, yeah. Be ready. See you soon.